two very important fourth stimulus check petitions that we certainly need to take note of. Let's get into it and discuss these two and why they are so important. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video as it's totally free to do so, and I am back for you each and every day in videos just like this one to keep you updated with all the information as it is hot off the wire and as it is being released. I am right here for you to give you those updates. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe right down below, and I will continue to be here for you as I am very dedicated and committed to this community and helping out each and every one of you in any way that I can. Make sure that you get all of the money that you are entitled to during this time as a result of the stimulus packages, the stimulus checks, and all of the other stimulus provisions that are coming out during this time. Thanks again. I appreciate it, and I'll be here for you every single day to help you right along the way as we get all of this information. All right, let's get into it and talk about these two very important fourth stimulus check petitions and why they are so important. All right, so if you've been watching for a while now, you know about this first petition that we're going to talk about, as it has been around a very long time and we've mentioned it a number of times here on the channel. However, it continues to get more and more support literally on a daily basis. It is picking up thousands and thousands of signatures every single day. So I want to give you the latest update on this one, and then we will talk about the next stimulus check petition that just came out just a short time ago, and this one is also equally as important and probably even more influential because it is coming from a very influential advocacy group. All right. Let's talk about stimulus check petition number 1. Now, this is the one that's been out there on the change.org website for about a year and a half now, and it is rapidly approaching 3 million signatures. In fact, it is right at about 2.9 million signatures as of right now. It is getting very close to that 3 million, which is an awesome milestone right there, and it'll be very, very influential. Now, here's the thing. This petition is calling for an immediate $2,000 fourth stimulus check for individuals, followed up by a $1,000 payment for kids as well. So for per individual, it'd be $2,000, which is also very interesting because that is also exactly what we've been calling for right here on the channel as well. In many of my letters that I've been sending out to Congress, many of you know who have been following this channel for a while now, I've also been sending those letters out to Congress, calling on them to issue an immediate $2,000 fourth stimulus check, especially focused on low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries of Social Security, retirement, disability, Ssdi, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB, as well as low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries. It is very, very important. So that petition is certainly gaining a lot of traction during this time. All right. So that is the quick update on that petition. Let's quickly talk about this next petition that is actually very recently released out of this very influential and powerful advocacy group called the Senior Citizens League. Now, this one is just hot off the press as of not that long ago, about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago now. This thing was released, and what it is, the Senior Citizens League is actually a very influential advocacy group for Social Security beneficiaries as well as seniors. And now they are going to be sending out this petition and petitioning members of Congress to issue an immediate $1,400 stimulus check to be included into this next stimulus package. Now again, this is going to be very, very influential as they reach out to Congress and basically say, hey, people who are living on a small fixed income from Social Security, Ssdi, survivors benefits, we need an additional $1,400 stimulus check immediately because all of these fixed income benefits are simply not enough right now. And unfortunately, there are way too many people who simply do not have enough food on the table at the end of the month and who are unfortunately missing prescriptions on a monthly basis because they don't have the money to pay for them. So we need to get a $1,400 stimulus check out to these people immediately and add it into this next stimulus package. So this is actually really, really good simply because the Senior Citizens League, like I said, is a very big, powerful, and influential advocacy group. So the simple fact that they are reaching out with a petition, reaching out to Congress to issue this $1,400 stimulus check is a really, really good thing. Now, we do not know how many signatures are on this petition simply because it doesn't give us a counter. Like on the change.org petition that we talked about just a second ago, the one that has 2.9 or thereabouts 2.9 million signatures on that thing, we can see that it has 2.9 million signatures, right? But with the petition out of the Senior Citizens League, unfortunately, we don't have a counter on that. But I would anticipate that thing is also probably getting a lot of signatures. We've talked about that a couple times here on the channel, and I want to really encourage you, if you are comfortable doing so, I would highly recommend check out that petition and feel free to sign it if you are comfortable doing so. Again, that is not my petition. It is from the Senior Citizens League. Again, a very influential, powerful group. They've been around for a very long time now. They have they've been around. I mean, it's a very well-known group, and it's very important that we sign this petition. Again, I signed that one right away. Right away when I saw it, actually. As soon as it came out, I saw that petition, and I thought, you know what? I agree with this. We certainly need to get additional stimulus checks, so I put my signature on that thing immediately right away. So this is awesome. We have two petitions going on right now that are very important, and they are both very impactful and influential. Now, to be totally clear, do I think these petitions are going to be kind of like the linchpin between us and the next stimulus check? Here's the thing. I don't really know the answer to that, but I do know one thing. They are going to be very influential. Do I think that they're going to hurt anything? No. In fact, they are going to be very impactful when it comes to a fourth stimulus check. So they're certainly not going to hurt anything when it comes to that fourth payment. So the fact is, the more signatures that we have on this thing, and the more impact and the more influence, the more support that we get for these petitions going forward, they're only going to be even more influential going forward, especially as we continue to reach out to Congress and be like, hey, check it out, people. We have all of these signatures from many people who are supporting a fourth stimulus check, maybe in the amount of $2,000 from the change.org petition right there, or even all of these signatures on the one from the Senior Citizens League calling for a $1,400 stimulus check. Now, here's the thing. I've talked about this before too, and I just want to mention this again. Whether it is a $1,400 stimulus check or a $2,000 stimulus check, of course, all of us are really counting on a $2,000 stimulus check, as that would be way more helpful, as it's an additional $600 over the $1,400. But either way, at the end of the day, if we get a fourth stimulus check and it just so happens to be in the amount of $1,400 and not $2,000, would all of us be like, oh man, we're bummed, it's $1,400 that we're going to get this time? Now, I guess we could feel that way and feel like, man, it should have been $2,000. Or would we look at it and think, hey, it's certainly better than zero. We'll take $1,400 over zero. I mean, I like to look at it from the situation of, well, let's cross our fingers and hope that it's $2,000. But if it doesn't happen to be $2,000 and it happens to be $1,400 instead, I feel like all of us could probably have a sigh of relief and think, well, at least they did something rather than just passing us by and feeling like, once again, we've been forgotten about, right? So I feel like even $1,400 would still be incredibly, incredibly helpful right now during this time where all of us need additional support. But again, we can all cross our fingers that hopefully it will be $2,000 over the $1,400, but either way, $1,400 is certainly better than absolutely nothing, right? So yes, we have a lot of good stuff coming down right now, and it is really nice that we have these two very influential petitions that are out there right now. Again, if you want to check those out, the one that has the nearly 3 million signatures is on change.org. It's all over the place. I've linked to it in previous videos. Otherwise, that other petition, again, I can link that one down below in the top of the comment section. I will pin a comment that is from the Senior Citizens League. It'll take you right to their website and their petition right there. Again, feel free to read through it, and only if you are comfortable doing so, feel free to sign that thing. But again, it is not my petition. Feel free to sign it only if you are comfortable doing so. But, only if you agree with what they're saying right there. I think it's a very good petition. I think it's very well written. I think they have some really great ideas there. Again, it's only for the $1,400, but again, it's better than nothing, right? $1,400 is certainly better than absolutely zero. So, maybe Congress will come together and they'll take into consideration the $1,400 fourth stimulus check petition, and maybe they'll just come together and say, hey, let's put a little cherry on top and add an extra $600 and make it $2,000, just like stimulus check number 3 was supposed to be. Remember that one? Yeah, that was supposed to be $2,000 as well, but it ended up being $1,400. Either way, it's still better than zero. So feel free to check out that petition link down below. But either way, I'll continue to keep an eye on both of these. I'll keep you posted with any new details on these things as they continue to move forward and get even more traction and support. But the more signatures we can get on these things, ultimately the better, right? So again, hope this helps you out. I want to keep you updated with everything going on right now. So I'll continue to be here for you. I'll continue to give you all the latest updates hot off the press as they are released. Thank you so much for your support. Subscribe right down below so I can keep you updated with all of the latest details as I am back every single day in videos just like this one, giving you those updates hot off the press as they are released. Thanks again. Feel free to share this video with your friends, family, and social media so we can get the word out on these very important petitions, especially that one from the Senior Citizens League. Thanks again. Check out the link down below and it'll take you right to that petition. And again, subscribe so I can keep you updated, and I'll see you again later.